everyone, welcome to my channel 10 Ways to Wear It, your home for relatable, wearable, and affordable fashion. I'm Alicia and today's video is a hair video. I have not done a hairstyling video for you all in so long, and I'm super excited about this one because I'm going to be sharing 5 different ways that you can install your clip-ins and make them look completely unclockable. Okay, it's the summertime. We are here trying to be extra cute and as youthful as possible, and we don't need nobody clocking our weaves. So if you need some ideas on how you can install your clip-ins super easy and make them look unclockable, I have styles, I have ideas, I have looks. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. I got a feeling we're gonna have a lot of fun sitting down, chit-chatting, laughing, and of course getting cute. Okay everybody, so like I said, we are getting into a hair review and styling video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I style my kinky straight clip-ins. These are from Curlsqueen and they are absolutely amazing clip-ins. Curlsqueen has really stepped up their game. Like, their clip-ins are so natural. I think they're super ideal for all types of black women, whether your hair is super kinky, kinky straight, relaxed. They have something for everybody, and I just love their presentation these days. Like, they really go all out. I want to show you guys the box before I even open it. Look at this cute little packaging, you guys. Curlsqueen really goes all the way out to make us feel like queens, okay? And I absolutely love that. The clip-ins also come in this really cute satin bag here, so you always have somewhere to store them, and it just says Curlsqueen on it. Very, very nice. And they also send you a few little gifts here. So you get this cute little pouch. It has a detangling brush inside. It has a satin bonnet. Here's the detangling brush, so cute. Definitely gonna get a lot of use here, okay? And then it comes with a really cute satin bonnet here. Love that. Definitely gonna use that. And then it comes with a few extra clips, and you can always keep everything inside of here, or you can use this little pouch for other stuff. So Curlsqueen, y'all did that. But I am going to be using their 20-inch Coarse Kinky blowout clip-ins. That's what I have here. As you can see, they are gorgeous. I love the texture on them. I love that they're super full, because you can create tons of styles, and a lot of these styles I'm going to be doing, you don't even need all the clip-ins. So I love that. I love that this texture kind of mimics my hair when it's blow dried without any flat iron, but then I can also straighten it a little bit more. And I do have my flat irons here because I am going to run the flat irons through this hair a little bit just to make it match my hair a little more, because as you can see, my hair is pretty straight right now, but it's not hard to make this hair blend with natural straight hair. So that's what I love about it. Length is perfect. Y'all are gonna see some fire styles with this hair, and I want you to use my discount code when you check out. If you decide to purchase this hair, it's XDFG. I didn't want to make a mistake, so I had to look at it. XDFG. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm also gonna put the link in the description as well as the discount code. Make sure you use that when you check out so that you can save on your order. They already have really great deals on their clip-ins, but I want y'all to save as much money as you can. But trust me, these clip-ins are worth every penny. I'm not just doing a Curlsqueen video just because they're paying or whatever, even though shout out to y'all. I actually buy their clip-ins like without being sponsored or without them even knowing, okay? I have several sets of Curlsqueen clip-ins because I actually really love their brand. I love their presentation and I love the quality of their hair. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys so you can save on your order. Make sure you click that link in the description. But let's go ahead and get into some hairstyles because I feel like I'm kind of naked right now. Y'all know how I love my little extensions, honey. So let's get into some styles. Okay guys, so I'm going to be starting with a basic side part with my hair down. I've been loving wearing my hair like that lately, and I just think it looks so cute on me. And with these clip-ins, I don't have to use all of them to create that style. With the set of clip-ins that I have, you get 2 5-clip clip-ins, 2 4-clip clip-ins, 2 3-clip clip-ins, and 4 2-clip clip-ins. And I love that you get 4 of the 2-clip because they're short and I'm able to do ponytails and high buns and things like that. So I really do love this set. I'm going to start off by parting the back of my hair. I don't go too low with that first part because, like I said, these clip-ins,
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Because now I want to kind of lay the clips around because they're getting longer, and so that's going to make it a lot easier to create the style. Just want to clip this out of the way. You got to trust the process on this, girl. But I'm just going to give my hair a little comb out. And like I said, I'm going to go in now with the 4 clip ends. Give them a little flat iron. I'm just going to continue to work my way forward. You guys can just watch, and I'll kind of speed this part up because it can be a little bit redundant. Okay, you guys, so here is the completed look, and do you see how well this hair blends with my hair? You cannot see where my hair starts and stops, and it is so full and beautiful. Let me turn around and show you guys the back. Look how full. And baby, talking about unclockable, girl. Unclockable. And I did not use all of the clip-ins. As you can see, I have a 5 clipper here. Basically, you guys saw what I did. I used the 3 clips, both of those first, then I used the 2 4 clips, and then I used a 1 5 clip, and then I started layering the 2 clips on this side to create my side part. But yes, I love this hairstyle. Girl, I mean, from looking at me from before to now, baby. What a difference, right? And one thing that I do want to show you guys is that this hair does hold a curl. You can curl it, and it holds a curl very, very well. So I'm going to take my flat irons and kind of pop a little curl into it. Sorry about all the noise. I'm knocking everything down. But I'm going to pop a little curl into it. And this hair holds a curl very, very, very well. So if you wanted to put some curls in this hair, you definitely can. As you can see, it's curled, and it definitely does hold the curl. That wasn't the best curl I could do, y'all, but this hair does hold a nice little curl. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into another style. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten out that curl that I just made, and we're gonna get into another style. So the next style that I want to do is basically switching this side part to a middle part. I want to show you guys how you can do that super easily. So I'm gonna take out two of these 2 clip-ins. The last 2 that I put in, I'm gonna take those out. Just gonna pop those out, super easy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take my comb and do a middle part here. Okay, middle part done. Then I'm gonna go ahead and open up this side here and put one of those 2 clip-ins right here. I'm gonna just throw my little clip on there. And I'm kind of placing them towards the front, because there's so much hair already in the back with those 4 and 5 clip-ins, 3, 4, and 5s. So I'm kind of placing it towards the front, so it'll give me that length in the front. So that's one. Then I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair down the middle, this last part that's left. And because this hair is so full, I feel like you can part your hair farther apart. You know, you don't have to put them as close together. And as you guys saw, I started pretty high up in the back when I put that first clip-in because you don't need to like space them so far apart. And it makes styling and putting these in so much easier because you're not like, you know, just doing too much. You're able to get the clip-ins in pretty easily. So now I'm just gonna straighten out my part. This side is already pretty flat, but I do want to go ahead and take my flat iron and just kind of flatten this side. I have my flat iron on a low setting right now because I use it on a low setting when I'm using it on my natural hair. So I'm just going to take my brush. And I always like to kind of hold when I do brush my hair with clip-ins in because you don't want to pull your hair out. These clip-ins have a really good grip, and so you do want to be a little bit careful when you're brushing. So I just kind of put my hand there when I'm brushing. Combing is a lot easier, but when I'm brushing, I do like to just kind of hold them. But girl, these look so good. And talk about natural. Oh my God, they just look so good and so natural. Look at the length. I want to show you guys this length. Sorry y'all, I'm bouncing back down. Let me show you guys this length. This length is perfect for me, and I just love the way they blend. So good. Now I want to do a little half up, half down style with you guys, so let's get into that. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into a half up, half down hairstyle. I'm gonna be starting off by putting in my 3 clip-ins in the back of my head. Like I said before, I don't start too low because it really is not necessary with hair this thick. That's what I love about their clip-ins, because you can kind of space them out a little bit more because they are so full. So I'm gonna go in and I'm starting like basically at the middle of my ears. I'm gonna put in the 3 clip, then I'm going to put in another one so we can get that back nice and full. I'm gonna pop in another 3 clip in. Y'all, I got stuff flying everywhere, but I really want to show you guys how quickly these hairstyles can be done as well. Like if you're in a hurry and you're just trying to do something cute to your head, this is the way to go, 100%. Like it's so no fuss for me personally. So I just love that about these clip-ins. Like there's a lot of times where I just don't go to stuff because I don't feel like dealing with my hair or my outfit, but having a good set of clip-ins comes in a clutch every time, and that's one thing that I love about these particular clip-ins, is that they're easy. They're easy. I literally can just blow dry my hair straight, press out my edges a little bit, pop them in. I can do a ponytail, I can do half up, half down, whatever I need to do. Now I'm going to go in with the 2 sets of 4 clips in the back. So I'm basically at the top of my ears now, and I like to do the middle clips first so that I know I'm placing the clip-ins in the middle, and then I like to do the sides. So I'll do one side and then the other side. I'm going to go in with one more 4 clip-in. Just going to part ear to ear, basically. Comb my hair down. I'm gonna take this hair and kind of clip it out of the way. And sorry if I'm looking crazy, y'all. Sometimes to get cute, you gotta look crazy for a second. Y'all know how that goes. But I'm gonna pop in this last 4 clip-in. And that's basically all the clip-ins I'm gonna add to the back. I'm not gonna go in with the 5 clips on this style, because it is going to be nice and full. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me part a little bit of my hair just to cover the clip in. So I'm just going to part my hair just enough to cover the clip-ins in the back. And honestly, this really could be a no leave out hairstyle, because when you do your front ponytail, it's gonna cover the back. So if you wanted to do like your hair braided in the back or in a ponytail in the back, you definitely could do that very easily and just have all of your hair in. But let me show you guys the back. Here's the back of my head. As you can see, I just have like a little part ear to ear, nice and full back there. Looks good. But what I do like to do is take a hair tie and kind of tie this out of the way. I don't wrap it, I just kind of put it on there so that it doesn't get caught in my ponytail. And then I'm only going to use my 4 2 clip-ins for the ponytail, and I'm just going to basically kind of put them right in the middle, just one after another. So I'm just going to part my hair in the middle and just start putting in those 2 clip-ins right there. For this style, I can face them all the way back because I'm not going to have my ponytail too forward. So this part, pop in the next one, part, pop in the next one, and last one. Part it, pop it in. So easy, so easy, so effortless, so simple. Now I'm just gonna take all of the hair, my hair in the clip-ins, and basically just put it up into a ponytail. And I have the back of my hair clipped or in a hair tie, so it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to worry about it like getting caught in there. So I'm just gonna take my brush, give it a nice little brush. I'm gonna take a hair tie. I like to use these hair ties that don't have any metal on them or anything like that. And one thing you can tell, you cannot see my clip-ins. You cannot see them. It is unclockable. If there ever was a thing, it is unclockable. My clip-ins, you cannot see them. They're not like bumpy or looking weird. Now if you try to like super slick your hair, you might be able to see them a little bit, but girl, I'm gonna go ahead and slide off this hair tie in the back so it doesn't dent my hair. And yes honey, we are cute. I always like to bring a little hair forward on the sides. I just think it frames my face nicely. Get a little comb out, girl. And even though my hair is like a little spiky there, I think it's kind of cute. Lately I have not been using a lot of hairspray on my head, but with a hairstyle like this, I probably would use a little bit of hairspray, or I would use my little Edge Fix wax stick. This is like a colored wax stick, as you can see. Great for covering your grays. So I'd probably just go in with a little bit of that. But this is like great for covering up your grays temporarily if you have gray hair. I'm starting to get a lot more these days, but it's all good. It's all good. And one thing I will tell you is that if you have a little gray sprinkled in, these clip-ins still work perfectly. You guys see that I have some gray hair in my head, and it does not matter with these clip-ins. But girl, look at this style. It's so cute. And I haven't had to re-flat iron it or anything. So freaking cute. Oh my God. Okay, I have 2 more hairstyles for you guys, so let's go ahead and get into those. So for the next style, I want to show you guys how you can do a high ponytail as well as a low ponytail using the clip-ins. So I kept in the 3 and 4 clip-ins that you just saw from the last style where I did the half up, half down. I kept those in my head because I really don't have a reason to take those out. What I'm basically going to do, and they're starting about here, like at the tops of my ears, if you guys can see that, where it's starting. That's where they're starting at. So I'm gonna do a middle part low ponytail. I'm basically just gonna go ahead and part my hair down the middle so that I know where my part is and where to lay in the other clip ends. So I'm gonna part my hair down the middle, and then I'm gonna take the 4 clip ins and pop those into the front of my hair. So I'm basically gonna part my hair halfway, just like that. I'm gonna take a 2 clip in, and I'm gonna put those in right there, just like that. Then I'm gonna take that piece that I just parted and part it halfway. Take a 2 clip in, just pop that in. Now, if you have shorter hair than mine, like if you have really short hair, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult to do. I gotta throw something every time, y'all. Every time, every video. But if you have really short hair, then you might need to add more clip-ins towards the front. But for me, because of the length of my hair, you know, my hair is super long, but it is a decent length. I don't have to add as many of the clip-ins in the front to create that low ponytail towards the back. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna part it kind of like midway up. Let me use my clip this time. Gonna add 2 clip in. Then I'm gonna take that last section, part it right down the middle. Add my last 2 clip ins because I have 4. And this time I'm not putting them right at the front because I don't want to have that bump in the front. I'm kind of pushing them back from the hairline a little bit. So keep that in mind. You do want to kind of push them back. And then, like I said before, kind of placing my hand as I brush so that I'm not pulling on my hair, pulling on the clip-ins while they're on my scalp. And then I'm just going to start to kind of brush my hair back towards that low ponytail. Just kind of tucking it, pull it all towards the back. Take my wide tooth comb, give it a good comb out. And I'm gonna take one of my trusty old hair ties, just wrap that around twice. And now I have a beautiful low ponytail. Now, of course, if I want to go ahead and make this a little slicker, I can use my little hair wax and just tiny bit of hairspray. Brush it down. I will probably tie on my scarf for a little while just to make sure that it lays down my little flyaways. And girl, we have a low ponytail with a middle part, unclockable again. We got scalp showing, and of course I have this beautiful thick ponytail here in the back. You can also do a braid. You can kind of flip it up if you wanted to and do the little clip thing, like if you wanted to do that kind of little waterfall thingy. A lot of ways you can play around with it with that low ponytail, but this is like great for work. Nice little alien style for a date. Okay, you're gonna be like, ooh, that ponytail, I wanna pull on that. Just like, I'm so stupid. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into our last style, which is gonna be a high ponytail up towards the front of the head. So let's get into that. Don't light some candles tonight. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Listen to the little K Michelle. So we're gonna do this last style as a high ponytail, or you can also convert it into a bun. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start at the front of my head. Now I've seen a lot of people do the high ponytails and they usually start at the back, like putting them in backwards. I am gonna put 2 clips in backwards, but I'm gonna start towards the front. So I'm gonna start far enough back so that you can't see the bump. So I'm giving it about 2 inches. You know what, maybe I'm gonna do 3. And I'm gonna be putting in my 2 clip-ins first. And I'm just going to be placing those right in the middle. So I'm going to start placing those. And in this case, you do want to part the hair close together because, you know, for a ponytail, you do kind of want to put them close together so that you don't have any bulkiness around your head, because you basically are leaving out most of the perimeter of your head. It's not going to be in clip-ins. So I'm just adding the clips kind of close together, one by one, in the middle of my head. And now I'm going to add the last 2 clip in here. And when I say they're close, they are close, like right up on each other. So you want to put them kind of close in this case. Now I'm actually going to start parting the hair and putting the clip-ins in backwards, because we're doing a high ponytail. It's going to go up, so I don't want to face them that way and then kind of pull them up, because that's going to, 1, pull on my hair, and 2, it's going to create a lump that you're going to be able to see. So I'm going towards the back of my head, kind of like above my ears, and I'm going to make a part big enough for my 3 clip-in. It's going to go straight across, and you got to kind of lean your head over to do this, to put them in backwards. Taking that 3 clip in, and I'm just gonna put that in that way. And hopefully you guys can see how that's laying forward. I'm gonna do one more part across, wide enough for the 3 clip in. I'm gonna take it, turn it around, just pop it in. Now if you want your ponytail like super thick, then you may want to add more, but I don't want to add too many, because like I said, I don't want it to be clockable. I'm just going to take my brush, start brushing my hair forward, looking like Cousin It for a second. And I'm just going to start forming my ponytail. The clip-ins are a good guide for where your ponytail is going to lay, right? Use my wide tooth comb to kind of get everything in position. And I kind of go back and forth between my wide tooth comb and my brush. So I'm going to take my brush, swoop up those sides, the back. Just kind of get everything going in that direction that I want my ponytail to be in. Yeah, I used to have a Willow's Peak or Widow's Peak. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I don't know where it went. I used to have one like all my life. It was like a little point here. It's barely there now. Okay. It really is true that over time your hairline just kind of starts to lean back. Lean back. Alright, so now that I have my ponytail in position, I'm going to take a hair tie and just wrap that around a few times. You can always take some hair and wrap it around, but personally when I'm using a black hair tie, I feel that's necessary. Now if I was like really going somewhere and I'm like really trying to show out, I'd probably put like a gold cuff around my ponytail or something cool and funky like that. Or I might wrap some hair around it to make it look really neat. But as you guys can see, you're not seeing any clip-ins in this. You're not seeing any lumps or bumps from the clip-ins here. I'm going to show you guys the back. This is what the back looks like. and it just looks really natural, unclockable. Going with a little bit of hairspray, a little bit of wax stick. This gives me hold, but it also gives me great coverage. And if you have like really thin edges, like my edges are touch and go. They're touch and go in different places. So if you have thin edges, that little wax stick is great. Let me show that to you guys again. And I'm using the darkest brown, the color darkest brown in that. See if I can get that to focus. There we go. So that's what I'm using, you guys. Just swoop that a little bit. I'm not really gonna do the back because the hair is down, so that's the point. And then I'm just gonna take my brush. Definitely would tie my hair down for a little bit at this point, but you don't have to. It's gonna look super natural. This is a cute hairstyle to wear like for an outdoor festival or a concert or something like during the day. Just look kind of youthful and cute. You know, full hair, unclockable. Nobody knows what's going on because you definitely cannot tell where my hair stops and starts with this hair. It is like the perfect blend. So I'm loving it. Those are my 5 hairstyles. So I gave you a side part, a middle part, half up, half down, low ponytail, and then now a high ponytail. Ah, it looks so cute. I'm feeling it, y'all. What do you think? I just think these clip-ins are so easy. Thank you so much, Curlsqueen, for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are interested in purchasing my clip-ins or shopping their website for any of their natural clip-ins, I would encourage you click the link in the description and use the discount code that you see on the screen right now to save on your order. Curlsqueen is so bomb. I love the packaging. I love all the gifts that they give you with your purchase, and I just love the quality of their hair. It literally lasts forever, and you're just not getting that everywhere. A lot of times you'll buy hair and it shows up and it really is a letdown. It only lasts for so long, it starts to tangle and give you a lot of problems. You don't have to worry about that with Curlsqueens. They got your back. So definitely check them out. Thank you so much, Curlsqueen, for sponsoring today's video and getting me looking real cute with these clip-ins. All the information again is in the description along with my discount code and my link. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. I have not done one of these in a long time. Definitely gonna try to do more of these types of videos for you guys because I just like to sit down and have fun with y'all. These are so fun for me. So stay tuned for more. Hit that subscribe button, and of course to all my regulars, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some ideas on how you can put your clip-ins in and make them unclockable. I definitely will be bringing you more. So listen, Curlsqueens, if y'all want to send me more, let's get into it. Let's build this relationship. I love you guys, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, y'all.